Are we going? Yes, we're going. Yay! Welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today, we're playing City of Gate 2.0. We're on episode number 46 now. Would you guys like to introduce your characters, please?
Hello, I played Gwendolyn Darkmoon, Rogue Fire Extraordinaire, Drow Wererat, and the most ghost of the party.
The most ghost. Also, the, just absolute damage machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Jim and Gwendolyn are gonna share that title.
Yeah, possible.
Now. I mean, probably more of her. I mean, more of Jim now, but yeah. They both do DPS very well.
Awesome.
I also do tanking.
Yeah. Do you want to go next then, Generala?
Give me. Can somebody else go? I'll have my mouth full.
Okay. So, we'll come back to you. Rollish or Kiori, who wants to go?
My name's Rollish, designated explosions guy. Also a designated wizard and bad choices person.
Alright then. Kiori?
I'm a Druid cleric person.
Druid cleric person.
Yes.
Goliath.
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah.
Just having a quiet day? Okay. Generilla.
I will be Generilla, the half-elven paladin.
Paladin, etc. Yes.
Yep. etc. Most people haven't. No one has figured it out. I'm not going to share yet.
Oh, you did show some of your additional beta features last time we played, though.
A few, but I don't know that anybody was actually paying enough attention to put it together.
Alright. What happened last time we played?
We had a visit from Godling. Telling us to not delve into the Moon Hells to go kill Mr. King, as he was serving an important
function,
divine purpose.
And you decided to listen and do as he said, which I did not expect.
Well, I mean, it was. Hey, please don't take trip to Avernus, which is an extremely dangerous place to go anyway, because we would really like you not to, and we will try to talk to him about not being a prick. Or, go to Avernus, which is dangerous, and piss off the gods.
Right.
So we decided that instead we were going to... Why did we decide we were going shopping? I don't remember why we decided we were going shopping.
Because you needed... Yeah, I don't know. You wanted something powerful. You wanted something powerful, and you didn't want to go to...
Oh, yeah, I did. I wanted to see if he could... or if he knew how to make a couple of things.
There was some discussion about going over the mountain, if I recall.
Yeah, well...
That was a result of the treasure, the search for magic.
And then we went to the shop, and it would have been
trashed.
It was being trashed, or had been trashed by somebody who was still standing in it, going, "Where's my son? Where's my son?" why do you want to find your son? I want to destroy him.
Mm-hmm.
And we,
He is impure.
we were like, that's not cool. So how about we do bad. We put sharp, pointy things inside of your body until you stop moving. And started a fight. And fought this winged, glowy person until they stopped moving.
Yep.
And then
Pseudo angel.
yeah. Then we went searching for the missing shopkeeper and found him in some tunnels. Told him we'd killed his dad. Brought him back. We learned a whole bunch of information about stuff on the other side of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why we went shopping. We had kind of been, when we were talking with the godling, they said that the gods couldn't see what goes on the other side of the gate.
Yeah.
And we decided that maybe that was the problem with the city, was whatever was going on the other side of the gate, and maybe we should go investigate it before we did that one. At our utmost potential.
Yeah, rebreather.
So we read a journal that the shopkeeper had, learn a whole bunch of stuff, get very concerned about what's actually going on. Asked him about the magic items, and he said, I can make you what you want, but I'm going to need you to head to the Dwarven lands and get me the energy to do so. So we are about to head up to the Dwarven lands to play Mina Tarrasque.
Yeah. Before that, though, you did actually, yeah, as you said, you got to find a little bit more about the City of Gain, including the fact that Mike has an underground tunnel that leads to Havana that means you don't have to go through the gate. Right?
Yeah, which is probably which is how we're going to get in there when we go investigating, I'm sure.
Yeah, because there's some dystopian future kind of stuff happening over there. At least that's what the impression of his notes.
Yes, 'cause, yeah, he had a journal, some of which he'd written in himself, and some of which had actually been filled in by a resident of Havana who kept forgetting herself, kept having her mind re-wiped by Havana. So, yeah, and we finished off with you heading towards the Dwarven lands.
I think we all decided we were going to chill the rest of the day, sleep that night.
Right, yeah, take a long rest first and head out in the morning. Yeah, good point. Good point. Alright, so is there anything in particular you'll be doing when you finish your long rest?
How long does that get spell? 10 minutes.
Yes, get our cart ready for the travel.
Sounds good.
Do you already have access to a horse and cart, or will you have to...
That was good. I think we did have a horse, but we also have a Curie.
Yeah, you have a Curie.
You're just gonna have her pull the cart?
I mean, if she wants, we could each take turns pulling it.
Toby. Yeah, but she's the only druid, so she's the only one who can actually turn into a horse, right?
Yeah.
I take 10 minutes and cast Find Steed or Horse.
Yes. This is also true. You can cast Find Steed and have a magic horse.
That
Also.
is exactly.
so that way Kiori doesn't have to be the horse.
Or at least not be it for all the time.
Mm-hmm. That's yours.
But just.
I had one.
Oh, okay.
So. Will Kiori be preparing some potions?
Yes.
And briefing Davin on
What's happening?
what's going on. Yeah. A Scarecrow has been coming over fairly well. I say coming over, but coming back with the kids fairly frequently, and he's currently sitting in your kitchen area.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't believe I've met you yet.
No. Who are you? Why are you in my kitchen?
I'm the Scarecrow.
I can see you're a scarecrow. But why is there a scarecrow in my kitchen?
The kids decided they liked me and wanted me to come home with them.
Okay.
We came through that door. And he points to the doorway to the Feywild.
Okay.
The Queen said it was okay. Not sure if she's the Queen, but she's a little bit of the Queen. Know what I mean?
The Avatar lady.
Yeah.
You any good with like fighting or anything, or?
I'm good at scaring crows.
Just careful.
I guess that could be useful.
So bad.
Do you have a crow problem? I can help you with your crow problem.
I was not.
We'll have one soon, probably. I will let you know.
I'll be here. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Who knows? My head's full of straw.
How do you talk then?
I don't know. Toby.
Well.
Sorry? What were you thinking?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm gonna do to mine is take Toby out, I think.
Alright,
He's whining.
fair enough. Is anybody else curious about this scarecrow?
Toby! What's up?
Sorry. I suppose for the sake of...
You're not having this.
Oh,
No, you're not having the treacle toffee.
right.
Raw.
For the sake of curiosity and for the sake of indulgence. No, just out of curiosity.
No.
Scarecrows don't normally, what's the word? emulate,
Yeah.
conversate.
Prevaricate?
So, that works. What makes you different? Why are you the way you are?
I don't know.
How long have you been the way you are?
At least since Tuesday.
So, what's the first thing you remember?
Tuesday.
Oh my!
What's today, Anthony?
It's probably
In game.
Yeah, it's probably like a Thursday or something.
I'm gonna have to spin the fast for that.
Alright, well, my
You have-
curiosity has been thoroughly assuaged.
Piog.
Do what now?
The first thing I remember hearing. Piog. Don't know what it means.
Does it mean anything you love?
Being a strange word, can I make an Arcana check?
Yes. Yes, you can make an Arcana check to see what it might be. As the resident wizard slash artificer.
Resident arsehole, let's go.
It's not what I said. What type of bard is the bard? College of Swords. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, not a lower bard this time around.
He was whining, stood outside for 5 minutes, came in.
Yeah, he's been doing that. Roll it, rollish. D20 plus 11. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you recognise that as a magical phrase used as part of a animate spell. Basically, what you're looking at, what you put two and two together and realise that he's basically some variant of homunculus or similar construct.
Right. As such, would he have any kind of maker's markings or any kind of like runes or anything like that? Like anything to determine purpose?
Nope, he's rags filled with straw with a wooden skeleton.
Ooh, right. Well, I'm going to. Let's see what I've got. See if I have this spell. I should do. Starts with a D. Well, no.
Are you gonna dispel magic him?
No, I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to. That would be cruel. I'm going to. I'm going to detect magic him, see if he's got anything else. But I do not appear to have detect on. I should have detect magic. That would be a really useful thing to have.
Do you have the spell book?
I'll have a look. 1 second.
Well, even if you don't have it prepared, you're a wizard. It's a ritual spell. If you have it in your spellbook, you can ritually cast it.
Yes. This is correct.
If not, just ask.
Right. Can anyone else cast detect magic on this guy quickly? Just, I want to. Like, I'm a bit curious. So we know what. I'm a bit curious about the why, in case someone might have sent something.
I will go ahead and burn the spell slot for detect magic.
Thank you.
Transmutation.
That's the only thing?
That's the dominant magic. that's animating him. There's a lot of wild fairy magic about him too.
Oh, that hurts the eyes.
And there's no, what's the word, clusters of evocation magic tightly focused, are there?
All I see is the transmutation that's animating him, and
What are you suspecting regarding evocation?
Evocation is damaging magic, if I remember rightly.
Oh.
If I'm getting that wrong, it's a player mistake, not a Rawlish mistake. Like Rawlish would know.
Yeah.
I think he's wondering if it's a magic bomb.
Yeah, it's not a magic bomb. Not at all.
Yeah.
The only thing are the transmutation to animated and the wild magics of
the Feywild.
Notes of the Feywild.
Alright, so fair enough.
So,
There's no place like home.
Dropping concentration on that so that every time I look in his direction, I don't go blind from the magic.
so, Mr. Scarecrow, do you have any friends or family in the Feywild?
Sure do.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to be harmful unless he's not clever enough to be trying to lie to us, is he?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's just a scarecrow friend.
Doesn't hurt to double check.
Do you want to ask the kids if this is something they did? Leaning more towards that now that I'm sure he's not a bot.
That the kids liked him and asked him to come home with them, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the question is, did one of them animate him? Is, I suppose, what I'm asking.
I'm guessing not. I'm guessing that probably their caretaker. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know them well enough or what's going on. Why we have kids roaming around in and out of the Feywild as it is, but hey.
It's a long story. It involves like a statue of the Eye of Vecna and a lynch and a accidentally making a fake queen access as a babysitter. That's a long story.
I reach a scuttles by.
What the lovely nubly what in the material plane is that?
We have a door to the Feywild by our coat closet.
So when I go to hang up my cloak, I should be very careful which door I open.
Pretty much. But I think you have to believe in the door for it to work. Like, I'll just demonstrate if you want me to.
No, that's okay. I'm
Okay.
good.
I can take you.
Again, I appreciate the offer, but we already have something we're supposed to be doing. As soon as Kiria's ready with the potions, I suggest we head out before we lose too much of the daylight.
It's always daylight in the Feywild.
I want to make a comment, but I don't know that my character is smart enough.
What you come
Which,
for? Do you wanna
uh,
make a
Doesn't
history? Do you wanna make a history check to see if she knows? What
I can. I think I'll make it something.
D20 plus 7.
Come on!
No.
Yep, nope. No freaking... No clue. It would have been cool, but it
What were you gonna
doesn't work.
say? Because I'm curious.
The question was going to be, doesn't that depend on which court you serve?
Yes, absolutely. Whether you're Seelie or Unseelie, or what part of the... Because there are some parts of the Feywild that are dark because it's interesting to be dark. But it's still a vibrant sort of darkness. You know what I mean? It's like a cartoon darkness rather than true Shadowfell darkness, you know.
Right.
Everybody.
But yeah, now I can't say, or
Yeah.
she can't say.
It doesn't occur to you, yeah. So,
It seems odd, or whatever. Thank you, Mr. Scarecrow. Have the kids given you a name?
probably.
But you don't know what it is. Gotcha.
My memory's not so good.
Turn on the gas.
That makes sense. All right. I'm at this point. Jen really is going to get up and go outside because this thing's making me hurt.
Hey, Yuri, do you need any... I mean, not Yuri. Do you need any help?
I just need you to get me some of those things from that shelf there, and we should be done.
Which shop?
Shelf.
Oh, okay.
She wants you to reach up and grab
I-
something for her. Probably something that having wings would be beneficial, otherwise she's going to have to climb a ladder to reach it.
I just float up.
Yes.
Like, just elevator style.
Let's levitate up.
Let's say it's lavender for a restore health potion.
Nice. Juniper berries for flavour.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll grab the juniper one, unless there's multiple purple vials.
I imagine they're little glass vials that contain
They'll be labeled.
the herbs, and they'll be labelled. Yeah.
Okay.
So you bring down the items that she has requested, so she can finish her potions. While Jenrilla waits outside. What is Rollish doing at the moment?
Rollish, okay. I think Rollish would be tinkering at this point. Just fiddling around, preparing for the expedition. Maybe, I don't know, installing some crampons on his boots, since there's talk of going up mountains. Or these things. Can I do that?
Probably adapt some pitons and stuff. Yeah. What was I going to say?
What's the name of the specific feature? If I have time, I can create a specific pack or kit.
Oh, the right tool for the job.
Yes.
So, I don't think there is technically... Well, the closest thing to like a Mountaineer's kit would actually be the Dungeoneer's pack. But that, of course, isn't just a set of tools. That's a whole bag of stuff. The tools in question are that you can make with tools for the right tool for the job is alchemist supplies, brewer's supplies, calligrapher's supplies, carpenter's tools, cartographer's tools, cobbler's tools, cook's utensils, glass blower's tools, jeweler's tools, leatherworker's tools, mason's tools, painter's supplies, potter's tools, smith's tools, tinker's tools, weaver's tools, or woodcarver's tools.
Right, I will make some mason's tools for the purpose of there is a hammer in there and there is some big fucking chisels which we can use for securing crampons and lines and all these things.
All that jazz, yeah. You look like you like to make stuff.
You could say that, friend. I'm making
I just did say that.
Yes, so yes. I mean, make all sorts of stuff. So what do you need, friend? What's your business?
Oh, nothing. I just noticed that you like to make things, and I know people from where I'm from that like to make things.
Sort of people. Just out of curiosity, mind.
Well, for example, I knew this woodcutter that made himself a whole new body.
Sounds interesting. How did he manage that?
Well, first he cut off his leg and replaced it with a metal leg.
All right.
Then he cut off his other leg and replaced that with a metal leg. And then he cut off his arm, replaced that with a metal arm. And then he cut off his other arm and replaced that with a metal arm. And then he cut off his belly and replaced it with a metal belly. And then he cut off his back and replaced it with a metal back. And then he cut off his chest.
I think I'm okay. Okay. Reminds me, funnily enough, of that story about the pirate. Have you heard the story about the pirate?
Which one?
Well, the story about the pirate is one day I met a pirate, and he had
great story.
Yes, and he had both a peg for both his legs. He had a hook in his hand, and he had an eye patch. And I said, "My word, what a fearsome pirate you are!" And he turned around and he told me, "You are correct, my lad. Would you like to hear how I got these fearsome prostheses? Excuse me, shifting accents. And I told him, yes, I would. And so he sat down and he said, "Well, my lad, on the Monday, I got my legs shot off by a cannonball, and I had to get that replaced. The next Tuesday, I had my other leg shot off with a cannonball."
Oh, I know, Tuesday.
Yes. And then on the Wednesday, well, I lost my arm. The mizzen mast fell on my hand and it crushed it, and so they had to replace it with a hook. They had to replace my hand with a hook. All right. And I says, "All right, fair enough. That's all very impressive. So what happened with your eye?" "Well," and he says, "Well, you see, a seagull got to me." And I said, "Really? Seagull shit's that bad?" "Well, no, you see, it was my first day with a hook."
Oh, I get it.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I know some other people.
Really? What sort of other people? What are their names, just out of curiosity?
Well, I know Happy and Grumpy and Dark and Bashful and...
Is this going to be a short story by any chance?
and Dopey and Sneezy.
Sounds like it's going to be one of those very long short stories.
Oh, 7 little men live in the woods with a woman. I think they share her. But they like to make things. Like to mine things, too.
Fair enough.
Want me to take it to it?
Maybe later. We're kind of in the middle of something, actually, my friend.
It looks like you're in the middle of a kitchen.
Well, yes, for now, anyway. Listen, what do you eat? Just adding.
Crows.
Fair enough. And looking at him, does he have teeth?
No.
All right. Fair enough. Rollish is just left scratching his head, like baffled by this whole thing. So, yeah. Well, is there anything else you need to do? Because I've kind of got to get on with this.
No, keep going. I'll just watch.
All right.
What's Reggie doing?
Rollish is going to keep working. Maybe, answering questions and having a chat with this guy, but yeah.
What you doing now? Is it ready yet?
It is not ready.
How about now?
It will not be ready for some time.
How much time?
Give me 5 minutes.
Takes an hour.
Yes. If you, tell you what, why don't you go and see what the others are doing? I bet they're doing stuff that's much more interesting.
Sure thing. I'll go see if your friend inside is okay. And he goes creaking off out of the shop. And walks uncomfortably close to Generilla and says, "Well, hello! Are you okay?" Well, I guess Generilla's AFK at the moment. What are Gwyn and Curie up?
You're muted.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, I'm fine. Just getting some air.
Did you find any?
Well, what passes for clean air in this city? Yes.
Glad to hear it. Good enough for everybody?
Yeah, plenty. Have all you want.
Hooray!
It's all.
Sorry?
I said, yep, plenty. Have all you want. It's all around you.
He starts looking around him furtively for something. I don't see nothing.
It's invisible.
Oh no! What if it gets us?
It's not that. It's not dangerous.
Oh, okay. What we doing now?
Just waiting.
Waiting for what?
The others to come out so that we can start our trip.
Oh, okay. And he goes back inside. Your friend's waiting for you. Hurry, hurry. Adventure's awaiting.
I'm almost done with this one. And she finishes it off and then I guess we go then?
Except you're still waiting for Rollish to finish summoning his tools.
I'll make enough. I'll make enough versions of
Rollish?
it.
I'm pretty sure the
Pretty sure the what?
I was gonna say we could, unless you need to have a secure place. I think maybe the wagon. I don't want to pressure you and stuff, but
All right, no worries. Let's get going then.
Where are we going?
Oh, God.
we are going to the Dwarven lands.
Oh, hooray! I know a shortcut.
Pardon?
I know the dwarves. I'll take you.
The dwarves in the Feywild or the dwarves here?
Sure.
That's not a yes or no.
Uh-huh.
Gwen is literally just like face palming herself trying to find the words. Are you friends with the dwarves that live in the Feywild, or the dwarves that live on insert city here? I don't remember it. Right?
It's just called the Dwarven lands. They each have...
Okay, Dwarven lands.
There are actually multiple city... city kingdoms that each sit on a different mountain around a central mountain, blah blah blah. But he goes, "Yep, I sure do."
Wouldn't the kids be upset that you're going to be leaving them?
Oh, they already went back already.
And you didn't go along with them?
I wanted to meet you all. Thought I could be of help.
Inside check the scarecrow man.
Go on then. He's an idiot, but he's sincere. He's sincere.
Okay.
Impulsive. And a bit of an idiot, but sincere. He literally doesn't have the brains to be...
Deceptive?
Yes. That's the word. Let's go! In through the door!
No. Feywild bad.
Feywild great!
As much as we appreciate it, we'd like to stick with our own one, please.
Your own what?
Our own way to the doors.
But my way's better.
We prefer to go our way.
Suit yourself.
Thank you.
Meet you there.
Right now.
And he goes through the door to the Feywild. Hi ho, hi ho. Off to the dwarves we go.
What the fuck was that?
Scarecrow.
That, my friend,
Doesn't come.
was an animated scarecrow with brains made of straw.
I have been to space. I've come from space, and I have seen a lot of things. I have met many annoying creatures, but never before have I met such a creature that I wish to invent an airlock just so that I could push it out of one.
Yeah, he's pretty much my Jar Jar. I hope you liked him.
I only have...
Friends, do you mind if next time we see him, I drop him into a portal into the astral sea? Just it would improve the collective IQ of the city of Gate by about 10 points.
I don't know Fey magic, but I'm pretty sure by the power of imagination He could teleport if he wants to.
Yeah.
We're not going to get rid of him. So before he changes his mind.
Sounds like a plan.
And also, I make a bet that he's going to be at the Dwarven land before us somehow.
Absolutely. He seems to be up to his neck in weird shit. But he's not our problem for the moment. Although, if there comes a moment to burn him down, please let me know.
Wow.
If he's Fey, though, won't he just return to the Feywild? And since we have a permanent doorway to the Feywild, he'll just come back through.
Maybe the solution then would be to close the door to the Feywild.
But then the kids would be stuck if they're not on this side.
Mm-hmm. And they're currently not.
Then bring the kids back.
Sure, go into the Feywild and find them.
We have shit to do. Let's fucking do it, lads.
To Tarrasque.
One problem at a time. One problem at a time.
Yep.
How was it they said? One crime at a time?
One problem at a time. But yeah, close enough. So, you get in your cart, summon a steed to pull it, and begin making your way slowly through the streets until you can get past enough crowds to go at a steady trot, yes?
Yes.
Yes. What are you... Anything in particular you are packing in your cart? Or are you keeping it empty so you can bring back lots of stuff?
Rations.
Rations?
Sleeping bags.
Bedrolls, yes. Tent?
Tent.
Adventurer's kit?
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, I think it's called Explorer's kit technically, but yeah. Camping gear.
Yeah, I believe
And
so.
winter clothes.
Sorry?
Winter clothes.
Winter clothes. Okay.
Because we're going into the mountains.
Yeah. So,
Along
but
with-
first... Sorry?
Along with however many potions I've made.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to roll for that or anything? Or?
Yeah, see how many potions you've made. Roll a d8.
Campaigns. Oh, I have my calculator on.
Roll d8!
Sorry. 4.
Stop shouting at me! Okay, so you've got one healing potion each, basically.
And I can take my book with me and grab bits and bobs on the way.
Yeah, of course you can. Speaking of which, the road out of the city of Gate goes past several farms on the right and the Darkwood on the left. Now there is a path that leads through the Darkwood, or you can go around it.
We are going around.
Yeah. Darkwood's the one with the bark skin, isn't it?
Barkskin trees, yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not dealing with that.
Not dealing with that.
Nope.
Yeah. No, we're not dealing with that. Absolutely not. I remember how horrendous that was the last time. And there's a pack of genocide leopards in there, as I recall.
Genocide leopards, werepanthers. Who,
And Grandma was
if you pay,
That,
if you pay them, they may let you. They may give you a path through the woods, though.
Or we
That-
can just go. We can just go around and spend our money on extra cheeseburgers. I'm in favour of extra cheeseburgers, personally.
What's a
Okay.
cheeseburger?
And again, he fixed it.
Oh my God! You have so much to learn. I will more than happily teach you what a cheeseburger is, and I will show you the cheeseburger. Introduce you to this perfection. This culinary
If the
masterpiece.
scarecrow was still with you, he would say, "Why, they're the people of Cheeseburg." Anyway, so you make your way past the farms. There is a sheep farm. You can see the shepherd out.
His flock.
Sorry?
Tending his flock.
Tending the flock, and a trio of small children running around having fun. The next farm along, which you can already smell before you get there. You smell the delicious smell of warm bread. They seem to have... this farm seems to do everything. It's got crops of wheat. It's got a windmill, so that they clearly make their own flour. And they seem to be making their own bread. And you see the young lass loading her cart up with bread as you pass. And then the last of the three farms on your right seems to have meadows full of flowers, several hives, and a set of a group of buildings that seem to contain, judging by the chimney stacks and metal piping, some sort of distillery.
It's the meadery, isn't it?
And you see a gentleman dragging a log across the road back to the farm with a woodcutter's axe in his other hand. The trunk is fairly bulbous towards the base of the log.
He's not bothering us, we don't bother him.
Well, you kind of have to stop because he's dragging the log across the road.
Okay.
He's having a build. He says, "Excuse me, would you mind helping me with this log? It's a little heavy for one man to do alone."
I will hop out and help him with the log.
Yep. You lift it up on your own and take it across.
I was going to do that, but I guess they're doing that now.
General beat you to it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Again. I mean, you can help too if you want, and it'll be easier on both of you if you're both doing it.
Yeah.
Is it a bark skin?
It is indeed a barkskin tree. You can see, not only can you see like paper thin bits of skin still stuck to the outer bark, but there's a definite smell of carrion coming from the bottom end of the log, where it's bulbous.
Yeah, I don't think I want to touch that tree.
Doesn't have any branches. Doesn't have any branches or seed pods on it.
Okay.
Sir?
Yeah.
Is that a barkskin log?
Aye, most of the firewood around here is from the barkskin trees.
Wasn't that a person?
A long time ago, maybe, but he's a tree now, so. And I need the wood for the fires. Keep making my mead.
Fair. How big is the bulb?
How big is the bulb?
Like, you said there's like a bulbous shape in it,
Okay,
in the middle
so-
of it.
Not in the middle. Okay, so the way that a barkskin tree is formed is that somebody gets a seed pod in them, and when they stop moving long enough for the sapling to take root, then the tree basically grows around them, and the poor person, still somewhat alive, at least to begin with, is entombed in the base of the trunk, and the tree grows out of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's a little wider at the bottom because that's where the body is.
Okay.
But of course he's cut it down, so some of it's exposed to the air. And some of his bees are already buzzing around the exposed, decaying flesh. Well, I say decaying, rather well preserved flesh. It's still juicy.
Did you have to say that? Yeah.
That's disturbing.
But anyway, you get the log onto his land. Thank you kindly for your help. Want to come inside? I'll happy to serve you each a cup of mead for your trouble.
No, thanks. We're on a tight schedule.
How about a jar of honey?
No. We're fine, thank you.
Anyone tell you it's rude to turn down hospitality?
We appreciate the offer. However, we have other places to be, and we would not wish to take away paid produce from your customers.
Nonsense. You did some work for me. I need to pay you back.
No, it's totally fine.
You don't want me to keep... You don't want to hold this favor over me, do you?
No?
No.
I insist. I need to make this fair.
We are not like the Fae. We are not going to hold this over you.
Well... You promise?
Base man's honor, we promise.
So we're square then.
Yes.
Well,
I owe you nothing.
well, we're more sort of elongated. I mean, I know there are some people who are a bit rounded around the belly, but yeah.
Sorry, what?
He said
Never
we're
mind.
square and he was making a...
Oh,
I got it.
okay. Yeah. I didn't, and he didn't. Sorry. Well, if you should change your mind and decide that you would like to take me up on that honey after all, let me know. Perhaps on your way back from wherever you're busy and off to.
Perhaps.
Well, be seeing you.
See you later.
Have fun. And so, we'll start walking.
Alright. Walk it. You don't get back in the cart? Or were you not in the cart to begin with?
I think we're just. I think we're traveling by the cart. It's just
Walking by.
easier to.
Fair. Alright. So, as you round the the far edge of the Darkwood. You can see that if you keep going straight on this road, that you will come to Traveller's Rest. If you cross the river and head south, you'll be going towards... you'll be going past Coal City towards the Dwarven lands.
Then I guess we're going to cross the river.
Okie dokie. Got a 19. Alright.
If you've got somebody trying to hide or whatever, Anthony.
No.
Okay.
Not at the moment. Just curious as to what kind of threat that my little app would suggest for people of your caliber. But anyway.
Ridiculous.
Sorry?
Something ridiculous.
Something ridiculous, yes. Alright. So yeah, you cross the river. Anything that might have been... Any trolls that might have tried to ask you for a toll, or Hydra that would have come out of the... Seem to smell that there's something about you that declares you trouble and decides not to. Let's just not bother. Let's leave those ones alone.
We don't see the trolls.
You don't see anything.
No, we don't feed the trolls.
You don't feed the trolls. This is true. This is true. You do see an old woman washing her clothes in the river, though. As you cross the bridge.
I've got my nose deep in my book.
Fair enough. Generally, you'd be the first to notice that she seems to be washing blood from those clothes.
That's blood. That's blood. She's washing blood out of clothes.
Perception check to see what kind of clothes they are.
Yeah, go for it. Although, generally would probably already be able to tell you that they're men's clothes.
She's washing blood out of men's clothing. That's...
Where are we closest? Which city are you closest to right now?
You're on the she's on the farther bank from Traveller's Rest. So the next nearest town is Traveller's Rest, but she's on the other side of the river from it and not quite there yet. Does that make sense?
Can you repeat the last part? My headphones kind of...
She's.
Sorry.
You guys aren't quite as far as Traveller's Rest yet. If you kept going, you would be, but you've decided to cross the river instead, and she's on the side of the river that you are crossing to. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have that one prepared.
What were you?
I don't trust the old lady. However, I don't think she's one of the three things I can pick up.
What are one of the three things you can pick up?
Well, if I expend one of my uses of Divine Sense, I would be able to tell undead, celestial, or being.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I was looking to see if I had the other one, but I don't have it prepared.
You mean Fae?
I don't have the spell prepared that would allow me to do Fae, Fiends, Undead, Celestials, and Apparition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kiri, do you have a spell that can, or item that could see a creature's true appearance?
I don't think so. Let me see. Where did it?
Rollish?
At this point, she's bundled up the claws and put them back in her basket, and is humming a tune to herself as she wanders back into a small copse of trees.
Here's my question. My question is about letting sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah.
I mean, we can fight our way through every, mean and nasty thing this side of, every mean and nasty thing we encounter. But at the end of the day, we've got a fucking job to do, ladies. We've got, and I'm not sure picking the fight with this woman would help solve that. You know what I'm saying? If indeed picking a fight is what we want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, because there is another option, you understand, that this could all be delaying us in some way. Or this could be sent to delay us, slow us down. Maybe that's just me being paranoid, though.
Yeah, it's in City of Gate. It's good to be paranoid.
You fuckers are rubbing off on me. That's what it is.
Sure.
We're still alive.
I mean, we could.
This is true.
I don't necessarily want to fight her, but I mean, not. If no one else is curious as to why she's got men's clothing that she's washing blood out of, it could be a simple thing that it's laundry day and her husband cut himself doing something in the, wherever they live. We can move on.
Fair.
That's probably what it is.
Hopefully.
Meh.
But I guess if we go to Traverse Rest and hear about, men mysteriously getting murdered, then perhaps we should investigate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you happen to. You're not heading that direction at the moment.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I would like to discreetly sniff the air, just to be safe.
What are you sniffing for specifically? What scents are you trying to detect?
Make sure that there's absolutely no one else around. And I would really like to try to catch and try to memorize her scent.
All right.
Just in case for later down the road.
All right. Make a perception check. Ooh, dirty 20. Okay. Noted. Okay then. And you continue on your way?
Yes.
Marvelous. So yeah, if you keep if you keep to the Ashwoods on your right and cross over the plains.
Okay.
You don't really have much to worry about. So you just make your way to the you can see beyond beyond Coal City which is this vast walled city in the middle of the plains. There are mountain peaks in the distance. So, Core City is mostly on your left at this point, whilst the mountainous lands of the dwarves are much further south and slightly to your right. So, however, just because it would be fun,
Because it would be fun.
a manticore drops down in front of the three of you. Rawr! Fear me!
I roar back in its face.
Ah! Please don't hurt me. And he takes off into the sky again.
Is this the fucking Wizard of Oz?
Yep. It definitely is.
That
Ah.
I'm gonna strangle that scarecrow.
Scarecrow! Scarecrow?
Yes.
Can't talk.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. Muttering to myself. Carry on.
Can I do an investigation check on everything?
On everything to see if you're accidentally in the Feywild?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, everything seems... It seems like you're still in the normal version of the world. And yet, somehow, the Scarecrow is sitting in your cart. So when you mentioned the Scarecrow, and you heard, Scarecrow? That was him. Which Scarecrow?
How?
Sorry?
What?
How? Why? Where?
Fey magic.
I took a shortcut. Told you I'd meet you here.
We aren't there yet. We're still traveling.
You sure?
Yeah, see those mountains over there? That's where we're going.
Oh! Excuse me, I'm early. And he disappears again.
Okay.
Gwendolyn's just gonna take a swig out of her wine.
I would also drink some sort of alcohol.
Oi! I don't think anybody like him should start playing her magic, but whatever. Let's move on.
Well, he is annoying, says your horse.
Is this fucking Frederick?
Frederick? Who's Frederick?
Oh no, that's Luke's game. Never mind. Frederick the Wonder Horse.
No.
Why do you talk now?
Are you still enjoying this game, or are you ready to join the real world?
Oh, it's you, Jester.
Who did you expect?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a horse?
Because the AI is not likely to suspect me piggybacking off a horse.
Okay.
Anyway, you ready to quit this nonsense, take life seriously, let me know.
We have your
Who
number,
is-
so-
What is this?
This is Jester. He's a hacker.
Oh, come on, you know who I am. Your character may have changed, but your player hasn't.
Go roleplay, dude.
Never met this guy in my life.
You.
Whatever.
Uh,
You're still,
so yeah.
you're still in the wrong game, he says, and then the horse reverts back to being a horse.
Well, if it's my horse, it's about as much of a horse as.
Yeah.
It's technically a celestial spirit in the form of a horse.
Yes. Anywho.
This has been the weirdest morning so far. I think we've, and that's saying a lot since I've seen some things, and you guys live in Gate.
Yeah.
So it takes you a little longer, but eventually you find yourself at the visitor's entrance to the Dwarven lands. Most of the mountains are, they're not meant to be accessible. But there's one side with a large fortified gate. Something about this whole design seems a little derivative, but
I'm on this side.
Sorry.
sorry for what?
Never mind. I mean, did you see it in D&D campaigns?
Are the guards going OWO? No. No, there are not. In fact, there doesn't seem to be any guards at all. Just a very heavy wood and stone and metal gate.
Is it shut or open?
It is shut.
Shall we get out and knock?
Sure.
Don't bother, says a voice from the other side.
Why not?
You're not our kid.
I will start speaking in Dwarvish to the dwarf, trying to explain why we are there and whatnot, and seeing if I can get him to open the gate.
How the fuck did you know about the Tarrasque?
A shopkeeper in the city of Gate said that it existed here.
Was that fucking Trader Noenson?
No, it was not a dwarf. It was actually elf.
An elf? Ugh.
Oh yeah, you guys don't like elves.
Do you?
I don't see anything bad with elves.
Huh, then you don't know any.
Good thing I'm still wearing my helmet.
Sorry?
It's a
Yeah.
good thing I'm still wearing my helmet, I think.
Yeah, three of us are going to have some issues.
Yeah.
You're
I have
wearing your...
pointy.
Yeah, three of you have got pointy ears. But you're all... At the moment, I believe Gwyn has a mask on. Rawlish has a helmet.
And I have a beard.
And you have a beard. Yes.
Just one of the effects of the belt of dwarven kind.
But
I thought you were just pointing out that as a half elf you can grow a beard, whilst a full-blooded elf generally can't.
Yeah, I'm a female half elf currently with a full freaking beard.
So, you think you can come in just because you know some dwarven secret?
I was hoping that we could come in because you guys want. Because we're not going to be here very long. I don't know what she wants to say, but she would know what she wants to say. Can I
just roll persuasion? Yeah.
I have advantage on this.
Yay!
Because of
shenanigans.
Because of the belt. Like, there's a lot of bonuses for the belt.
Mm-hmm. And the only downside is you turn into a dwarf.
There's a 37.
Oh, I think so. Fucking hell! A nat 20 plus 17. So, let me get this straight. You think that you can come in here, just drain the Tarrasque's energy, and then fuck off again, and we'll be fine with it?
Well, if the Tarrasque energy is drained, it probably won't wake up, and it will take longer for it to wake up.
Mm-hmm. But then we'll be in debt. We'll be
the debt would be letting us in. The debt would be letting us in to do it. That would be the payment for our services.
You'd demand nothing else?
No.
Oh, you're a fool, but okay. And the door slowly creaks open a crack.
That's me.
just to be clear, if we request anything else, we will pay with, we will pay with gold and silver and all these things. Just to make sure we've established that fact.
Are you her servant?
I'm more a traveling companion.
Oh, I get it. Okay then.
I don't think you do, but okay.
No, I know what traveling companions are for.
If you say so.
Oh, I want to be really mean.
Sorry?
I want to be really mean.
What do you want to be really mean?
Come along, darling. Let's go in. It's absolutely fabulously in here.
Yes, Treacle. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Please.
Is this a reference I'm not getting?
No.
Okay. Thought Treacle was like, is this like a Dragon Age character or something?
No.
No, the Fabulous Darling is a little reference, but it's fine. I just thought it was appropriate.
Yeah. I thought it was fun, and then he said Treacle. I thought, is that a character? I don't know.
No, it's fine.
Anyway.
Don't want to lose my geek card, Anyway, so you were allowed in, and you see a city full of dour folk moving between various squat buildings, barely paying any attention at all to you guys. The dwarf behind the door goes, "Do you know where you're going?"
We would appreciate the assistance in finding.
So you need a guide.
We would like a guide, yes.
Alright. What's your budget?
Well, tell you what. Let's say... Well, this is going to quickly check his purse. Let's... Well... What's your hourly rate, I suppose, is the first question.
I'm not a companion, I don't have an hourly rate.
Not for the companion, for the guide.
Yeah. What's your offer?
4 gold?
Make it 10.
7.
You don't do much haggling, do you?
Nope. First time.
9.
8.
Done.
Me. I get to save 2 gold.
You jumped up a lot there, hon.
I've never done haggling. Not in real life or in game life.
Fair. So you hand over 8 gold.
Yep.
And he says, "Follow me." He takes you into a tavern. Walks over to one of the tables where you see another dwarf drinking. And he says, "Here's your guide. Have a good day."
Thank you.
This dwarf goes, "A guide, is it? What do you find folks need a guide for, eh?"
Need to get to the Tarrasque.
The Tarrasque. It's not awake at the moment. You need to wait like 100 years or so before you'll get to fight that thing.
Yeah, no, we're not going to fight it.
You're not gonna fight it?
You can either bring them back on your way to the store in the morning, or on your way home.
You would.
Okay, so you just want to watch it sleep?
Need to know where it is. Or maybe you can show us where it is.
I can take you there. Cost you 25 gold.
I've already paid you already.
No, you didn't.
We gave 10 gold to the other dwarf. No, 8 gold for a guide. You're the guide.
Oh. I think you misunderstood what was going on there. You paid him 8 gold to bring you to me.
So it's like per person or for the entire group?
Oh, there's an idea.
Shoot.
Can you do 25 a head?
Fuck no.
What can you do? How close can you come?
Hold on. That would be what, 100 gold?
Yeah.
That's like a
Here.
millionaire.
Here's 10 platinum. Take us to the Tarrasque.
Well, pleasure doing business with you. Will do. Let me just finish my ale.
Damn.
And he's slowly, like no hurry at all.
Can I intimidate him to make him do this fucking quicker now?
Sure, go for it.
Can I give you advantage by just helping her also look intimidating?
Yes, you can do. You can all do your best knuckle cracking at him if you want.
Stop putting capitals in, Ellen. Actually, would it be better for one of them to do the intimidation? Because I have +1.
Who's got the best charisma?
The best charisma would be me, but I don't have proficiency in intimidation.
You've got a +8. Rollish +1. Kiori +1. Gwyn +2. Generally, you have the best intimidation.
Oh, fudge. Okay.
What?
If you want me to try to make the roll, I'm currently driving. I can't.
No worries.
He gets advantage because we're helping.
Yes. Plus
We are looming.
8 ADV.
I am doing my
I will throw in, however, I will go ahead and throw in a bardic.
A bardic inspiration, which is what?
I believe it's a D8 at my level.
Alright.
Could be wrong, though.
Let's have a look, see what it says on your character sheet. Where are you? Bardic inspiration 1d8. There we go. So that would be a 21 altogether.
And Gwyn got 20.
And Gwyn got 20. Yeah. So, he looks startled, quaffs his ale very quickly, and goes, Alright, we'll go.
I had enough of dwarves taking all our money. I know it's not all of our money, but still.
Yeah. And, yeah, so he starts to lead you up into the caves and tunnels.
Can I be like marking the way back? Because I don't know if he's actually going to be able to show us the way back.
Survival?
Yeah. That's 3, it's not bad. $13.
Okay. Good.
I managed to do it.
As far as you know, you are keeping good track of where you are. Are you going to do it too, Generally?
Yeah. Could you roll the D20 plus whatever for my...
It's a D20 plus 6.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, 'cause I'm pretty sure you're having this survival.
Yeah. 16. Slightly better. Alright, so between the two of you, you're going to find your way out. No worries. As you... It takes quite a while, and you go deeper and deeper until you come to a cavern. And in the middle of the cavern, you can clearly see a stony form that looks rather like a gigantic monster. And the dwarf says, Here be the Tarrasque. Well, hello! Ah! Where the fuck did you come from?
Very well.
That's what we'd like to know.
I took a shortcut. Whatever. Anyway, I brought you here. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Oh, dear God. Alright, so now how do we get to the juicy bits of that thing?
Who has the box?
I believe I have the box.
We'll dig from morning until night.
Mate, unless you have a very strong pickaxe, we're not going to mine in here.
Mine?
That's what you were thinking. Never mind, I'm not going to give you ideas.
Mine?
Alright.
Shut up.
So we just are we smart enough to figure out what we need? Never mind. Should we try to break some of the rock off? Should we not pulling the thing out until I know for sure it's going to work? Especially with Straw Boy here, I don't want to get stronger, not weaker and sillier.
What you doing?
Trying to figure out how to capture some of this thing's essence.
Where's your pickaxe?
Didn't grab one.
Well, that's silly.
Well,
Tarrasque, it's not gonna like be able to have normal. It's not gonna be normal pickaxe.
So, you need a magic one?
Most likely.
I can get you a magic one.
What's it gonna cost us?
I don't know.
or Rawlish says, I have a suggestion. And Rawlish draws out his laser pistol, the one that was modified from the space mining drill.
That would work.
Yes.
Especially if it's modified for space mining.
Yeah. So, let me just double check. That would work. So, what you gonna do?
I'm going to switch it from space pistol mode to mining mode, or well, something.
So
along those lines.
basically sustained beam. So,
Yeah, pretty much, and use a sustained beam to Deep Rock Galactic my way to the bits that we need.
So basically, it's just gonna auto fire every time. So, roll the hit.
All right, rolling.
Rolling.
Dice.
D20 plus 7.
Yes.
And actually with advantage, because technically it's prone. Well, actually, no. Wait. Ranged weapons is supposed to be a disadvantage, so but it's freaking huge, so never mind. Well, it's not huge. It's gargantuan. You're not going to be able to.
The broadside of a barn type situation.
Yeah, it's not going to be able to get out of the way. It's really just down to whether or not you can penetrate its hide. So
Straight roll.
now go ahead and do the advantage, because
Oh,
Because it's cool.
That's terrible.
You didn't do the advantage. Try again. I don't know why you didn't go through a proper advantage. It just...
There we go.
Yeah, that way, that time it rolled with advantage like it was supposed to. All right, I'll take it. That's nat 20. So yeah, that pretty much just gets through. Its AC is 25. So
well,
yeah, as long as you keep your aim steady, then you will now be doing 3d6 plus 1 radiant damage per round.
Mm-hmm.
Want to roll it?
Yeah, and presumably this is something I need to concentrate on.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, that's how we'll do it. We'll make it that bit.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's some way.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody doing anything before he gets to roll damage again?
I don't think I have anything I can help him with, honestly. Some
Alright.
mine are like... I don't really have... I mean, I could feeble mind the Tarrasque.
Would that wake it up?
Not on the 9, no.
No, I mean when she starts feeble-minding.
That might. You don't know. What you doing there?
I could put fairy fire on it so you have advantage to hit it.
Yes, I've already given him advantage.
Oh.
Sorry.
Harm? Then I'll probably look it up.
If you
You
want.
need me to roll to hit again? Or
Nah. As long as you don't
do anything else?
do
Okay.
anything else, it's... Yeah, we're treating it like it's a sustained fire. It's like it just
Mm-hmm.
auto hits as long as nothing breaks your concentration or distracts you. Like...
Okay.
That's a strange little gadget.
Keep that scarecrow away from me.
Hey,
Could I touch it?
Scarecrow.
Don't touch it, you'll go up in flames. And you are made of straw.
Don't be silly. It's not fire.
It is hot lasers. It will set you on fire. I mean, if you really want to be set on fire, I can literally do it right now.
Why does it look like a sun ray?
Because it's concentrated light.
Concentrated, huh? Is it concentrating real hard?
Yes.
Is it doing a math problem?
Probably.
I hate math problems.
And math problems probably don't like you very much.
You're probably right.
So probably best to stay away from it.
Oh, very smart. that somehow convinces him to stay away from the laser beam. Well done.
Good job, Kiri.
Sorry, I should have waited to be told to roll.
You got another 9?
Yep. Same numbers, different order.
Can I, like, help aim to give him advantage? Or, no, you've already given him
He's given advantage, but yeah, basically, yeah, and he doesn't need to keep rolling to hit. But yeah, the more people he's got.
Yeah, I'll help him however I can. I don't
Help
know what I
action.
could. Yes.
Mostly keeping the scarecrow away from distracting him
Yeah.
and tickling his ear or something.
Yes.
Oh.
I literally have nothing.
Roll damage again.
Don't feel bad. I don't have anything else. I don't have anything either. I don't have like a crowbar or anything to like
Oh, do I have a robot?
like try to pull back the rock or anything.
Better?
Yeah. You hear a low stone over stone scraping sound.
Not a good sound.
Yeah, I think we need that box now.
Got the box ready. If that thing starts to move, we're gonna. I hope it's a big box.
Yeah, let's stand behind you.
Probably the best place anyway.
Are you turning that beam off? Or are you rolling damage again?
Guys, yes, no?
What does the box need?
What does the box need?
Yeah.
Proximity. Point it in the direction of the Tarrasque and wait.
So do we even need to fucking attack it?
Basically, you just need to keep it... You probably just need to keep it in place long enough for the life glass to absorb it.
I have a crazy idea.
Go on.
Let me check my athletics.
Roll damage, Rollish.
Could I take the box, run to the Tarrasque, and jump on the Tarrasque, and hold the box at the Tarrasque's skin?
If you want to, yeah. If the rest of the party agree that that's a good idea.
You wanna ride the Tarrasque like a.
Well, the box needs proximity, and the
Yeah.
closer it is, the more it's going to use it. So if I can get very close, then it will do it quicker, right?
Yeah, but that thing actually wakes up. You could be crushed between it and the ceiling.
I can grab onto his belly. Or to its side. It's in stone, so it's going to have handholds.
Wait, the bigger question is, what's the
Damage.
proximity of it?
Let's... How close would you have gotten, Rollish, before you started shooting?
Sorry, that's not helpful.
I believe 40 foot is your close range.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, I would have. I'd be, probably closer than that. Probably,
30 feet?
Yeah, go on then. Because mining lasers.
Yeah, they need focus. Yeah.
You're probably quite close to the point.
Alright.
I'm trying to remember.
So, he has bored a hole in the side of the Tarrasque with the laser.
Okay.
Can we just put the box right at the hole now and
Yeah,
let it do its thing?
that would work. Shall I?
Oh, cut the beam.
Yeah.
Beam stops.
Okay.
And quickly shove the box in the hole.
So you're opening the lid and pushing it over the hole?
Yes.
Are you doing it with enough force to potentially, toss the stone into the borehole?
No, because at some point, if it starts getting too big or whatever, we're going to need to be able to pull it out and close the lid.
Yeah. True.
I hold it next to the hole.
Hold it next to the hole. Okay.
Or can I put the box in the hole?
The borehole isn't big enough to put the whole box in. You've got a little chest this big.
Okay.
And the borehole is maybe that big.
Right, I'm literally holding it right by the hole then.
Yeah. So you've opened the lid up and...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, it's not bad. And before the Tarrasque, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Rollish. 5.
I'm off. Back.
Okay, so Generala on 21, followed by Gwyn
And then me.
on 17, and then Kiori on 17, and the Tarrasque on 12, and Rollish on 5. Generala,
Yes.
what do you want to do to the Tarrasque?
Well, Pinocchles. I know that's not going to work. Well, God, that's really. It's only able to make that roll because I was at the stop sign. Let's see. Which spells? Which of my smites do I have prepared? Our spells. Okay, so I think bonus action we're going to cast Wrathful Smite.
Wrathful Smite. Okay.
Which I believe is the psychic one. And then we're gonna attempt to somehow hit this son of a gun, but we might have a bit of an issue with that.
It's big. But yeah, there's no rules for that in D&D. There should be. +2 rapier.
Yep.
D20 plus 12.
Crap. Yeah, give me just like 30 seconds so I can pull in my driveway.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, and you can attack twice as well.
Yep. And 2 attacks.
And you already used your bonus.
Yep. Well, 1 hits.
Oh yeah, 1 hit. And you definitely have an ally within 5 feet of the Tarrasque.
Not that it matters because of my rogue subclass.
Oh yeah, you'd get it. Anyway.
I get sneak attack on damn near everything.
You don't want any more?
I might have a little bit of life, but you want some?
No, I'm good.
I will dump
Ask after hold one.
I'll put it here.
I will dump it.
You're breaking up a little.
That's not. Sorry, I'm cutting. Can you hear me okay?
I can at the moment.
It's because I was switching between mobile and Wi-Fi.
Yes.
I will throw a, let's see, so Divine Smite and a Blade Flourish, Defensive Flourish, on that last one.
Grounding asleep.
He does that.
It takes some part of 45 points of magical piercing and radiant damage. Oh, I forgot the D6 from the psychic.
Mm-hmm.
And what does it need to? I know it's not going to matter because it's going to be able to do whatever, but it has to make some sort of save.
You're not. He has a saving throw. Has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, but you don't. You're not imposing a saving throw. You're not. You're not targeting it with a spell either.
Wrathful Smite. Creature must make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm immune to frightened.
Okay, that works too then.
Okay. In response, the Tarrasque makes a bite attack against you.
Can we actually defeat a Tarrasque?
You should be able to.
Yeah.
Does a 21 hit generally?
No, because of my Blade Flourish, my current AC is 25.
Yay!
Nice.
So good. And Gwyn.
Okay. Question: we're totally killing this thing outright.
Well, you can't really kill a Tarrasque, but it'll go back to sleep. Want it?
Traditionally, yeah. If you kill it, it's just going to go unconscious and spend the next 100 years healing back up again.
Okay, so if I do favorite enemy, then sworn enemy, then like the deaths wouldn't count.
It's not going to be able to plane shift away or anything.
Yeah, no, but I guess the wording of
in this instance, you've got a little bit of extra in your favor. The life glass.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll risk it.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Okay. Take out the Ospo and do sworn enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the right word.
Favored foe, sworn enemy.
Yep. Okay.
And sneak attack bonus as well, since you have allies within 5 feet of the Tarrasque.
Okay. And the Ospo already gives me advantage, so let's go. And I'm going to do this without the sharpshooter feat because, yeah, nah.
Because you need to be able to hit. Yeah.
What? May not work.
Try that again.
Okay, yeah.
Exclamation R space. Well, actually, you're doing 2 attacks, aren't you? So it's exclamation RR space,
yeah.
Space 2 space D20
and
plus
plus ADV.
There we go. Neither of those hits, so let's hope your elven accuracy works. Yep.
I swear.
I know.
I'm not doing this on purpose.
I know. There we go. That nat 20 does it. You've got 1 hit. Put everything you can into that 1 hit.
Okay. 8 plus 5 plus 66 plus 14 D6. Give me triple digits.
107. Very nice.
I just imagine it's like a big just shot just rang out. Or crack, I guess.
Yes. How far away are you? Are you 30 feet away when you were shooting, or did you move further away than that?
Yeah, I would have moved.
How far?
Well, I can move about like 60 fast line, so yeah.
60?
Yeah.
But you're in a cave.
Okay. As far as I can.
Yeah. You can move. Yeah, but you can't. You can't get too high above him. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fair.
So he's going to move 20 feet towards you, which of course means that on Kiori's turn you're going to have to follow the Tarrasque and keep the stone over the hole.
Yep.
Okay.
So you move 20 feet and put the stone back where it was. Are you
I have
doing
a
anything else?
question.
Go on.
Where this hole is,
Yes.
because it's been under stone and stuff, is there a way I can just grab onto it? So I'm not like moving around and it can't actually hit me with its bite or tail.
When you say grab onto it, what do you have in mind exactly? Like just sticking your arm in the hole?
No, like holding onto a bit of the Tarrasque.
That's going to be tricky because although
So it got like, yeah, that would sound like, you're right.
what on earth was that? Oh, a child noise. Okay.
Someone had hurt themselves.
Yeah, I thought so too. Did it move out my threat range? Yes, it would have triggered an opportunity attack from both Genrilla and Kiori, actually. $18 doesn't hit. Did you want to attack?
Yes. If I can.
Yeah. You may need to actually
Yeah, I know.
roll it.
What have I got?
So, Kiori, I'm assuming that you have either your large glaive or... Well,
But it's not magical.
this is true.
Spiritual weapon?
Can't do that as a attack of an opportunity attack, I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't think you have a magical weapon, do you? Unless you were to cast Shillelagh, but you can't do that on a... Yeah, so I don't think you can do anything, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But it's your turn. What do you do on your turn? Do you want to cast a spell on it? Do you want to use Shillelagh on your staff and hit it with that? Do you want to...
Just trying to think what we can do.
Earthquake to make it difficult terrain.
But we're in a cave, so that might make things...
It's difficult for the rest of you as well, yes.
Yeah, and also it might bury us.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if Tarrasques are immune to magical attacks. Or spells.
Would you like to make an Arcana check?
Not great, it's +4. But
Yeah.
nothing really else I can do. 20?
20! At this moment you remember distantly being told that They are resistant to magical effects that would cause them to make a saving throw. And anything that targets the Tarrasque directly will bounce off. And there's a small chance, like 15% chance, that the spell will bounce back at the caster. So if you're going to do a spell, make it an area of effect and cross your fingers.
The only really AoE I've got is like Wall of Fire,
Fire,
Earthquake,
Fireball,
Firestorm.
Conjure Animals, Spirit Guardians, Plant Growth, Polymorph.
But that targets it directly, so.
Yeah.
What I could do is, could I put a Wall of Fire underneath the Tarrasque?
Mm-hmm.
So it's underneath the Tarrasque, so the Tarrasque is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you looking like that?
I'm saying nothing.
Maybe that's a bad idea.
I know what I would do, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
You can speak to each other as a free action.
Do you have the angel things? You might want to, pop that out as powerfully as possible.
Don't think.
That would be Guardian of Faith.
No, spirit guardians.
Okay.
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, I'll do Spirit
Because you're a good character. They're going to appear celestial and nature.
So yeah, if you upcast it, it'll do an extra D8 for each additional level you've pumped into it.
Should I use my massive 9th level spell for Spirit Guardians?
May as well. You're not planning on using Gate or Mass Heal anytime soon, are you?
No.
Alright. So it's going to do 9d8 of radiant damage if it fails a wisdom save while within 15 feet of you.
Yeah.
And you're going to be right there. For right next to it, holding that box against its wound.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Holding it open.
Yeah.
So it needs to make a wisdom save.
Still takes half even if it passes.
Yep. $27. So 98
Nice.
divided by 2.
No.
No.
But you're also holding that life glass there, so like you're doing a job that needs to be done too.
21. And at the beginning of its turn, it's gonna make a con save. Holy shit. Not 20, making a 30 altogether. Okay. And then it's going to move again towards Gwyn. And can you all, unless you're immune to being frightened, make a wisdom saving throw?
That's a high DC, isn't it?
Sorry?
Unfortunately,
Gonna be a high DC.
DC 17, actually.
10 feet of me, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Generally?
I said I don't think any of them are within 10 feet of me.
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
But the DC's 17.
I fail.
And this is a wisdom save, yeah?
Wisdom save against being frightened for a minute.
Oh!
You pass. And so does Rollish. So Gwyn and Curie, you are frightened for a minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, but you have disadvantage if you can see the Tarrasque.
Well, that's fucking great for me, isn't it?
And yeah. And you remember what the frightened effect does, right?
I can't go any way closer to it.
And you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls
Well,
while the source of your fear is within line of sight. So, it is going to complete its multi-attack against Gwyn. 5d20 plus 19. 28, 24, and that one, a 22, and a 38. So we'll do...
Yeah, I think above a 21 hits.
Anything above a 21 hits. Okay. So that would be 1 bite, 1 claw, 1 horn, 1 tail. Okay.
Okay.
40.
I'll do uncanny dodge.
Probably wise. 4d10. 4d6 plus 40 and 114. So using uncanny dodge to halve that, yes?
Yeah.
To 57. And
Okay.
could you also... Actually, yeah, you're just grappled and restrained in the Tarrasque's mouth.
Does it count as...
Okay.
Sorry?
Does it count as magical attacks, Anthony?
Does it count as magical attacks? No. Interesting. So it doesn't do any damage. Because you're immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. Interesting.
Gwyn will then like to thank you, Rat Pope. Thank you.
Thank you, Rat Pope. As you're still in the Tarrasque's mouth, you just don't take the damage.
need to get out of there.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Rollish.
Right, you little lizard bugger. I've dragged bigger specimens of wildlife out the fucking swanning. So why don't you go fuck yourself? And with that, I'm going to cast. I'm going to start off strong, casting at 8th
Dissonant
level.
Whispers.
Sorry.
It sounded like you were doing dissonant whispers or cutting words or whatever.
That is just flavouring as I
Okay.
cast. Incendiary Cloud. I was going to cast it around the thing's head,
Spell incendiary.
but because Matey is still in its mouth, does Tarrasque have any weak spots that I can see, like any vulnerables, to quote Pratchett?
There's the borehole that you've put in its side,
That'll do.
So you're going to put the incendiary cloud targeted on the wound in a 20-foot radius, yes?
That'll also... Wait, that'll also frag out... Yeah, that'll also frag allies. Any other visible spots of weakness that I can see?
Eyes?
That would still... I mean, unless its eyes are like 20 feet away from its mouth.
It's not. No.
Okay.
Your best bet might just be to put it above the Tarrasque so it's in the field and out of range of any of you guys.
Alright, I shall do that. Casting at 8th level, then the incendiary cloud.
It's already at 8th level. Okay, I thought you were upcasting it then, but yeah, you can't.
I could cast it at 9th level. Yeah, I will cast it at 9th level. Bollocks to it.
You can't. Well, you could, but it's not actually going to change the effect of the spell. It has no upcast.
Okay.
It has no upcast benefit.
Okay, then I will cast it at 8th, and yeah.
Still, it's such a shame. Such a shame to lose your 8th level spell slot like that. Just waste it on a fire spell that has no effect on the Tarrasque at all.
What, because it's immune to fire?
It's immune to fire, yes! Generilla, what do you want to do?
How it's moved? What, a grand total of 40 feet?
It has moved a total of 60 feet because it moved on its legendary action as well. That's why it was able to catch up to Quinn.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to do anything bonus action-y other than dash. Was that I can get back. I'm going to move up towards it. As I do, I'm going to go past a clearly frightened. Because there is I assume there's a visible or a noticeable change in
Curie.
Curie's posture after it did its thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look. She would look intimidated, which is unusual for her, given that she's.
Yeah, I'm going to move. I'm going to move up past her and attempt to grab the box and walk up to.
Do you let him take? Do you let Generilla take the box from you?
Probably yes, because I want to get away from this thing, don't I?
Well, you're not compelled to get. You're not compelled to move away. You just can't get any closer.
Yeah, I'll give it to them because they'll need to get closer because it'll move again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right. Then I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna put it up against the Tarrasque and attack it. Attack it with my sword.
You can move 60 feet and still attack. Oh yeah, you're a rogue.
Yep. Gonna bonus action dash.
Go for it.
Come on. One hits.
One hit.
I will go ahead and dump another Divine Smite at 4th level. Blade Flourish, Defensive Flourish. For the sake of everything holy.
50. Very nice.
And yeah, like I said, and I have the rock up next to it, and that'll be my turn.
End of your turn, legendary action, chomp. So, D20 plus 19 with advantage. 34 hits, right, Gwyn?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't take the bite damage because you're immune to it, but you are swallowed. You're no longer grappled. But you are blinded and restrained, have total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Tarrasque. And you're going to take 16d6 acid damage at the start of each of the Tarrasque's turns.
Okay.
And if it takes 60 points of damage from you, it's got to make a con save to avoid regurgitating you. I think you can do it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now. It is your turn, Gwyn. Remember, you're restrained. And blind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ghost walk out of him.
But you've got flesh walls on. What do you mean, walk out of him?
Ghost walk.
Ghost walk! Alright.
Yeah, literally just, nope, fall out of him.
Bloop. I didn't even think of that. I was expecting you to, like, hack your way out. Nope. Just ghost.
Probably have like slime all over me, but like probably like semi bite marks.
Yeah. Okay, so that was your bonus action. What do you do for your action?
Well, since I
What's your idea, Rollish?
yeah. What is it?
Plane shift the
We need the
Tarrasque.
Tarrasque.
You haven't absorbed any of its essence yet.
How long does that take?
Basically, the con save that I'm doing at the start of each of the Tarrasque's turn to see if its natural anti-magical abilities can resist the pull of the life glass. And if it rolls well, it resists. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Make sense?
Yeah, that nat 20 really hurt us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, since I know that my character is frightened,
Yes, you are frightened. So you can't get any closer to it, but you can stay where you've flown to and shoot. Or even back up a little further.
yeah, and I guess that would also counteract the Oath Bow's like effects, or at least like to get the advantage.
Yeah, you no longer have. Well, actually, since you. Oh, yeah, because you're at disadvantage to hit. So, because you have advantage and disadvantage, it cancels out and it's a straight roll.
Yeah, okay.
But unfortunately, that means you don't get your sneak attack bonus.
That's fair, but the Oath Bow also gives extra 3d6 damage, so.
I'm within 5 feet of the Tarrasque.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You don't need the advantage because you've got the proximity advantage. Cool. You still get the sneak attack bonus.
If you can hit.
If you hit.
Give me all the net 20s.
Ooh.
Gonna do elf
you,
stuff.
you tried to roll with advantage again, didn't you? You don't have advantage. You just get the sneak attack.
Okay, but to be perfectly straight, it's still like just 11, so.
So 11,
I mean-
yeah, it would still be, the first rolls would have been 11. So, yeah, that's a miss and a
Yeah.
miss.
Okay, then I'll do Elven Accuracy.
Well, you only get that if you've got advantage. So, you don't get the elven accuracy either.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
You're done, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah, then I guess I'll roll to see if I can be unfrightened.
Yes. See if you snap out of the fright.
Thank you for keeping me straight.
You are still frightened, I'm afraid. Generilla, you're gonna get swiped with a claw. Bam! 34.
Oh, yeah, that freaking hits. If it...
31 points of damage.
Anthony,
Yes.
if it's not magical...
You're not aware. Oh, you are. No, wait. You're not a were creature.
Yes, I am. I am a werebear.
Oh, fuck. Forgot about that. Okay, then yeah, does nothing. Where does it say that on your character sheet?
Oh, I probably don't have it on their character sheet. No, I do. Isn't it in the extras? You can't see that.
No, can't see that.
I'll update it on one of the things.
Fair.
But that's why the strength is a 19.
Okay.
And it has all the defenses. I just don't have the thing.
I do see the immunity to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and charmed, though. So yeah. Anyway. It's Curry. It's Curie's turn.
Okay. So I don't need to worry about the thing anymore.
Yeah, you don't have to hold the gem against it because General is doing that now. You know from Rollish's failed incendiary cloud that it's immune to fire.
Could cast? Has it been taking the damage from the Spirit Guardians each turn?
You're not within 15 feet of it at the moment.
Alright. Spiritual weapon?
Sure. That's very cleverly gets around its thing. Because it's not being targeted with the spell. It's not even an area of effect. It's a...
No, it's a
melee.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and do a d20 plus 9. So, should I get the thank you Rat Pope put on a t-shirt?
Yes. I don't hit it, I don't think.
Nope, 13 doesn't hit, I'm afraid. What do you want to do with your action?
Because I cast the spell. Oh, it is a bonus action, actually.
That's a bonus action. You can still wild shape or summon your wildfire spirit, or even you expend a wild shape to cast Find Familiar instead.
I don't have Find Familiar.
No, what you have is an ability called Wild Companion that came from Tasha's. As an action, you can expend a wild shape to cast Find Familiar. The creature is considered fey instead of a beast and disappears after an hour.
So it would be a magical creature.
It would be a magical creature. But it doesn't get to attack or anything. It's pretty much just a utility creature.
Oh, okay. I could get it to hold the night glass.
Yeah.
Or is that a bad idea?
As long as it remains like this side of the box, yes.
Yeah.
If it touches the life glass itself, or even faces it.
Okay.
But, and General has got that covered at the moment anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to free them up if they want to attack or anything. I can't cast another spell.
No.
Cantrips.
You can do a cantrip. Including...
Does Sacred Flame count as radiant?
Sacred Flame is radiant. And you got a +3 on that because of your cleric.
So if I cast Sacred Flame into the borehole...
Let me check something. Okay, it's a dex save. So yeah, there is a chance that would hit.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Straight D20 with advantage. Gets a 10.
Fails.
And you are currently level 12? No, 19. 19! So it's 48.
+3.
+3, yeah. 20! Getting it down. Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. Well done. So it is now the Tarrasque's turn. It's gonna make a con save. It's gonna be good. Nope, it's not. It's a nat 1.
Yes! That's what we like to see.
Because it was a nat fail, I'm making it a critical. Okay. It could have been. That was a bad roll. I can do better than that. Alright. Anyway. So nearest target. The nearest targets are all freaking immune to its attacks.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Okay. It's going to move. As it does so, it's going to lash with its tail against Genrilla.
Yeah, that hits.
Can you make a strength save to avoid being knocked prone?
I can try to do that.
And the DC is 20, so yeah, you've been knocked flat.
That sucks.
Uh-huh. And it's gonna move... Yeah, 40 feet back towards Curie. Actually, no. Curie hasn't... Oh, actually, you did hurt it, didn't you?
Not so much
Yeah.
the others, but I have. It's like a tiny little hit.
Yes. But you hurt it, and it's stupid, so it reacts to... You hurt me! Rah! You know. But it doesn't get to do its tail attack against you because it already used that on Genrilla. Your AC is still 18?
Hang on. 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. So that's 4d12 plus 8d8 plus 4d10 as it goes absolutely ham with its bite, its claws, and its horns. Doing 114 points of damage.
Fuck! I might actually Stone's Endurance.
You Stone's Endurance, yes, absolutely you Stone's Endurance.
What does that do?
Reduces it by a d12 plus 3. By 11. So that's going to bring it down to 103. And you are grappled and restrained in the Tarrasque's mouth.
191 minus 143. I am on 88 hit points out of 191.
Yep.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Might I suggest wild shaping at the first available opportunity?
You know, wild shape into a rat and scurry out.
Or into something big that can fight its way out better. Although it would still have to be magical. Poison. Anyway.
Spider.
The spider, yeah. Or the giant poisonous snake, if you can do that one.
Yeah, and like twist myself around its mouth so I don't get swallowed.
Rollish.
Okay, so Rollish, having seen the failure of his big old spell, is going to... He's going to follow up with a 9th level spell, casting Catapult.
Catapult, just throwing a rock at it.
Level though.
At 9th level. But would that be a magic? Would that count as a magical attack? Or
yeah, because what you're doing is, although it does do 3d8 bludgeoning. Yeah. I mean, what I imagine that Catapult does is something similar to, like Gambit's, you know, when he charges up a card and throws it and it explodes.
Okay. The other option is to shape earth or mold earth to basically use the loose crap on the ground and stuff to make a blindfold so Tarrasque can't see.
That's smart.
Do you want to make an history or nature check for me quick?
There we go. Rolling for history, 29.
Tarrasques have blind sight to 120 feet.
So, covering his eyes wouldn't help at all.
No.
What would be the function of his blind sight? As in, how does he see instead if his eyes are blocked?
Imagine he has, like, sonar to 120 feet.
He has sonar. He has sonar. Right. Okay, he has sonar. Okay. So we can do something about that.
Daredevil vision.
Yes, he has sonar. So he has sonar. So if you put a whole load of noise around him, or failing that, if you cast some sort of spell that will deaden the air around him so that the sound vibrations don't get through to his receptors.
Basically, you need to do you need to survive for as long as you can until you think you've absorbed enough Tarrasque energy to make the magic item you want to make, and then get the fuck out of there while still being alive.
Okay, so let's keep it simple. Let's just catapult this shit because it sounds like my technical solution. Yeah.
So, Dex. It needs to make a Dex save.
It's a good solution, though.
Yeah. 15.
Wow.
I like the way you think.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 11d8 for. So that means he is taking 11d8.
Although I could be a jerk and legendary resistance. Yeah, let's legendary resistance it. I'm getting side up by my girlfriend. Alright.
So he's in fact going to legendary resist that.
Yeah, so he only takes 25 of it.
Okay.
Still good damage.
Yeah, very good damage.
Yes. So good job, Rollish.
And Generella.
Not really 9th level spells to do a lot of damage though, that's the thing.
I will.
Get up.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Put on a little bit of
So, I've got a question, Anthony. If I decide I'm going to use one of my never mind. I'm going to spend.
I want to know what it was.
I'm gonna spend half my movement to stand up,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna move towards the Tarrasque.
Mm-hmm. Are you dashing?
Well, how far away exactly is it?
He's moved 40 feet. You
Then
can...
yeah, I'm gonna have to bonus action dash.
That'll get you 30 feet. So you're 10 feet away from it.
Hold on. If I spend half my movement to stand up, that still leaves me 15 feet plus 30 feet. That should give me 45 feet. I should be able to get up to it.
What? Oh, right, yeah, because there's only half... Yeah, yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm not losing my mind.
No.
Alright. Okay.
I was thinking it halved all your movement. No, it's not difficult terrain. It's just... Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I need to attack this thing, but I want to do something else first.
What do you want to do first?
Well, because I'm only hitting like once. I want to try to increase my chance to hit.
Getting at 20s. Do you have any way of giving yourself advantage on the attack?
No, but I do have something else. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this... I'm going to basically hold the stone up to the Tarrasque the best I can. And I'm going to channel Divinity.
Channel Divinity.
Sacred Weapon.
As an action, you can imbue a weapon with positive energy. For a minute, the weapon is considered magical. You add +5 to attack rolls. It emits bright light for 20 feet, dim light for 20 feet beyond that. You can end the effect as part of any other action if you're no longer holding the weapon or you fall unconscious. So, I'm assuming you are casting that on the dagger?
I mean, I know that my rapier is technically already magical, but
yeah,
if I can get the +5 on the rapier, that would be.
Let me check the original wording. It's the PHB. Oath of Devotion.
Doesn't say it can't be can't already be a magical weapon.
Well, that's what I'm checking on, because sometimes the wording in D&D Beyond differs from the PHB. Devotion. There it is.
If that's the case, then I'm not going to need to do that.
Imbue one weapon you are holding with positive energy. Yeah, it doesn't say non-magical weapon. You're right. So yeah, you can give your rapier an additional boost, making it a plus 17. But of course, you've used your action this turn.
Yeah, I know, but I'm holding the rock up against it, so it hopefully will.
Towards it, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Legendary action, chomp.
Seriously. I'm probably gonna die now.
$25 hits.
Yes.
$27 points of damage, and you are swallowed.
61. Now I wish I hadn't used Gate to use my Night Spell for my spiritual guardians.
Yeah. Gwyneth.
Speaking of, he will be taking damage when I was in his mouth.
Yes, he would be taking a wisdom save. He should have taken a wisdom save as soon as he stepped into range with you.
Yeah.
Sorry. 24, so that's half, yes?
Yep, half 98.
Half of 98.
Plus, no,
Plus 3. No, it's not plus 3.
No.
Yeah.
18.
18. Cool. Okay. Gwyn, what'd you do? It has swallowed your friend.
Yeah, she's angry. Gonna continue shooting. The fear and the Ospo will counteract each other, making it a normal roll.
Yeah, did you do your check at the end of the last roll? End of the last turn?
Yeah, I think she
I
got
think I did.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you failed. Never mind. Go on.
Yeah, I got like a 6, so yeah. Okay. Give me that 20. So close, yet so far.
Oof. Okay.
Okay, then.
We can't hit this thing.
At the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your wisdom save. At disadvantage.
Wait, with disadvantage?
Yeah, because the you can still see the Tarrasque, so it's one of the
Attacking skill checks, not saves.
frightened presence. The frightful presence of the Tarrasque specifically says you can repeat the save at the end of each turn, but with disadvantage if you can see the Tarrasque. So,
That's
17.
unfortunate.
17 passes. Oh, that was your attacks, wasn't it, Doi? Okay,
Yeah.
so you're still frightened. Alright. At the end of your turn, the Tarrasque is going to knock General over again. Unless you can strength save again, DC 20.
Mike?
Sorry?
Yes!
Yeah, you're still standing. You skillfully avoid the swinging tail. Stay on your feet. Still holding up the gemstone. Doesn't get knocked out of your hand and roll across the floor, because that would have been bad. Okay. Curie. You are inside the Tarrasque.
Yes.
You are restrained. You need to try and do 60 points of damage to its insides to make it puke you up.
I had a thought about this.
Go on.
Could I earthquake its stomach?
Oh no.
Earthquake.
Would definitely give him a
Oh, you
stomach.
create a seismic disturbance at a point on the ground that you can see within range.
Technically, I'm on the ground of his stomach.
Yes, his stomach isn't ground, and also it says that you can see within range. Unfortunately,
I have dark vision.
you're blinded at the moment.
Oh.
You can't see shit. Sorry. Sorry.
It was a good attempt.
That would have been great. Sorry. What's the wording on Sunbeam is a roll to hit, isn't it? Yeah. Grr. Call lightning. Oh, these have to see. Ooh, you unleash a virulent disease on a creature you can see within range. You know what? I'm going to let that slide because I don't think you have to see it at this point. You'd know exactly where it is. Target must make a con save.
It's good at con saves, though.
Yeah, but it's still going to do half of 14d6 necrotic. If it... Yeah. Anyway. Con save plus 10 with advantage. 27.
Yeah, passes.
So 14d6 over 2. 27. It's below half.
It also takes damage from my Spirit Guardians.
At the beginning of its turn, yes. And it's also... So at the beginning of its turn, it has to make first the con save against the life glass.
Let's see. Hang on a sec.
Go on. You also need to roll a wisdom save to see if you're not frightened anymore. And technically, you can't see the Tarrasque right now.
11.
Ah. Go on.
My spiritual weapon is still up.
Yeah. You
Can I use it?
can attack as a bonus action with your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I'll do that.
D20 plus 9.
Don't know if I'll be able to do enough now. Well,
28! Nice!
Nice. Beat it up.
D8 plus 3. Or... Yeah. Yeah. D8 plus 3 of force damage. Every little helps.
Yeah, but it's not enough to get me to fucking get out of here.
Well, this wouldn't be from inside either. So...
D8 plus... what, sorry?
3. 11 more points of damage. Good roll. That's max damage.
Yeah, but the next fucking turn I'm gonna take acid damage and I'm gonna fucking die.
On this thing. Well, first, like I said, it needs to make con. 16.
Fails, actually.
Fails. So it's gonna take...
98.
Oh. That was... Okay.
Oh,
I thought it was
no,
doing...
that's for the life glass, never mind.
20. Wisdom save. $23.
Passes. And the spiritual guardians.
Yep. Sorry.
So, what would they...
And at the beginning of your turn... At the beginning of its turn, sorry. Meh. You take 16d6 acid damage.
If it's more than 61, I'm dead.
49.
Okay. I am on 12 hit points.
Ouch.
I was on 191 to
Yeah.
begin with.
We're doing the best we can.
It's now.
So,
Go on.
with the spiritual guardians, it still takes the damage, but it's halved, isn't it?
Is it halved?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So you still get to do the 9
98.
d8, yeah. But it's divided by 2. 23, thank you. Woo! Alright. It's gonna go stomping towards Rollish.
Opportunity?
Sure.
Just misses.
Yeah. Oh.
For fuck's sakes. I don't think we can kill this.
That's what I'm saying. You might want to. Rollish.
Ooh.
You're unconscious.
Rack.
So, which one is it? So, yeah.
191. And your max is 101. So it goes over by 90. I'm very glad he didn't go over by 101.
Yes.
So you're unconscious, but you're also in the Tarrasque's mouth. This is bad, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, guys. I've got a plan.
I know this is dumb, but here we are fucking around with Tarrasque. You'd have thought the dwarves would. What's the word?
Give a shit?
Yes.
We're not dwarves, so they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but okay. If I walked into 3 Mile Island, I would probably be stopped before I got to the reactor block. Dwarf or no, American or no.
What is 3 Mile Island?
It is a nuclear power plant.
What's that got to do with this?
He's drawing a.
It's if I went into 3 Mile Island, if I went into an operational nuclear power plant to draw out some of the nuclear fuel, I would probably be stopped.
Yeah, then the dwarves aren't using the Tarrasque as fuel.
Yeah, but what he's getting at is this Tarrasque has woken up and it's underneath it's in their.
Oh yeah, now that it's awake, it's gonna fuck up their. Yeah, their hope is that you take care of it, and
right.
They're probably evacuating their cities as you speak. But anyway. Rollish, would you make a d20 roll, please?
Okay.
You're conscious with 1 hit point.
So
What?
I'm up and conscious. I'm operational.
You're operational. You're still in the Tarrasque's mouth, but you are conscious. You have 1 hit point, and you can do something this turn. What do you want to do?
I'm inside its mouth.
Yes.
I am, and I can see down its throat. Or can I see down its throat?
Probably not very well. It's dark down there.
Okay, but can I... What I'm saying is, there was a damage threshold that needed to be hit to...
If you can do at least 60 points of damage to its insides, it will have to roll a con save to see if it regurgitates both you and Curie.
Okay. 60 points of damage. All the shit I have is fire or acid. Yeah, fire or acid or bludgeoning. There was a thing I was going to do, but that relied on me not being in its mouth. But hey, it's fine. Question. The scales. When my fire spell didn't work earlier, did it seem to be being stopped by the scales? That is to say, now that I am inside its mouth, I am presumably past the armor.
No, it's still immune to fire on the inside too. I'm sorry.
Is it? Okay.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking of doing Firestorm in its stomach, but fire.
The limit of things I can do then, and if I do a load of damage, it's just going to legendary resist. Alright. 9d8, that's not going to hit 60, is it?
No.
Right. And it's immune to
fire, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical.
Okay. Almost all of my shit involves the use of one of those things. So, or else it doesn't hit the damage threshold. Or am I working to the same damage threshold she is?
Bear in mind that it only says 60 damage or more on a single turn. So
yeah, so so she's already done a load of damage to the insides.
She did damage mostly to the outside. Although actually, that 23 points of damage was to the inside, so technically you only need to get another 37 points of damage to reach that 60 point threshold.
Okay, right, in that case, having no other options, I'm going to, at 7th level, cast Catapult.
What are you catapulting?
Coin?
No. Desperate straits, guys. Rawlish is going to get out the power cell. He has 2 power cells.
You're throwing a power cell down, an energy cell.
I am catapulting that energy cell.
Ooh. Let me check something.
Oh, dear God.
Let me check something.
This is going to go horribly wrong, you guys. I'm so sorry.
No. Go ahead and... it's a dex save, isn't it?
Yes.
He can't avoid it.
You know.
So, what I want you to do... Energy cell, huh?
I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret this so hard.
No, you're not.
No, you may have just saved us all, because even if you two die, we can drag you up to a priest and resurrect you.
I want you to add a 3d6 of damage as the energy cell itself explodes within the Tarrasque gullet.
Roll a what? A 3d6?
So whatever the catapult damage is, plus an additional 3d6 as the energy cell itself explodes. Does that make sense? Okay. 47 points of damage. So, it's a con save that is required by the Tarrasque.
Please roll poor. Please roll poor.
D20 plus.
I declared this Tarrasque will get that one.
Got a 22.
Dang it.
Does anybody have any way, a way to make it roll with disadvantage, or to
No.
cutting words?
No.
Okay. Well, damn it. Okay. Valiant effort. Generilla.
I'm still standing, so I'm gonna move over to it. Bloody hell.
No, you're not out of the mouth.
Still only one hit.
One hit. Smack. Pile all your smites into this.
I'm piling as much as I can. Because I'm taking the attack action or whatever, I get an extra 10 feet of movement, Anthony.
Yeah.
Due to my flourishes.
Yep, and it doesn't get an opportunity attack against you.
Well, what I was saying is, if it was 40 feet away or whatever, or less, I don't know how far away Rawlish was. I was trying to think because I forgot something, if I have my bonus action available, I would cast a spell, because, yeah, I need to do more damage.
Okay, so you want to retroactively have done...
I forgot to think about it, yeah.
A spell smite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, let's face it, Jin really is smarter than me.
That's fine.
What is that? Those are D6s, aren't they? Yeah. So that's going to be an additional D6, because I will cast that at 5th level. Radiant Smite. So it takes 59 points total from me that turn.
You do an additional 19. Okay.
And of course I have the rock near it, so that...
Yep, that's affected on its turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure that there's... Oh, God.
What?
It's just wow.
Just wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Quinn.
Unload the artillery.
Sorry, what?
I'm shooting at it. Some more.
Twang twang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. One hit. Stack up the damage.
3-6.
Do they get advantage because we're technically within 5 feet?
Not advantage, but sneak attack bonus, yes.
That's what I meant, sorry.
21. Your power cell explosion did do a lot of damage, Rollish. It unfortunately it passed the con save, so it didn't regurgitate you. But you did do damage to it. And guess what? If any of you had power word kill, now would be the time.
Doesn't that require like less than?
Less
Never
than
mind.
less than 100 hit points, yeah.
And oh yeah,
Um,
we'll see. I can
sorry?
finally.
Oh, shake off the Frankened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me that 20s.
No.
Let's sick.
And in the meantime, yeah, at the end of your turn, he's going to swallow Rollish.
Oh no,
28
that's not
hits.
good.
Ugh.
Yeah, Rollish, you're unconscious again. I'm not even going to bother rolling the damage because it's going to be enough to knock you out.
Yep.
Okay. Kiori,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to do? Heal, good idea. You gonna do that on yourself or on
If I do it on myself, I can then possibly resurrect
Rollish?
next
He's
turn.
he's not dead yet, but yeah. But
So yeah, it's just... Yeah, I'm just gonna heal myself for 70 hit points so I'm a bit alive.
nice.
So,
And then with your bonus action, attack with your spiritual weapon from outside.
either that or Sacred Flame inside.
Sacred Flame's not a bonus action though, is it?
It's a cantrip though.
It's still not a bonus action, I'm afraid. D20 plus 9.
Yeah, that's all I can do. My main goal was just to survive at this point.
Mm-hmm. Smart. 11 does not hit. Okay, the Tarrasque. First, it's going to make a con save against the life glass. 19. Takes 10 points of damage. Well, loses 10 points of energy.
Spiritual Gardens is still up.
Yup. So the next up is the Wisdom save with advantage. 21, so it takes half of the 98.
Mm-hmm.
19. Not looking forward to this. 16 d6 acid damage. 43 points of damage. And that's an automatic fail for Rollish's death saves.
I am still alive.
Hooray! The Tarrasque is going to roar and go over to Janrilla. 5d20 plus 17. Although there's really only any point in doing the two that could possibly affect you. 2d20 plus 17. 32 and 27. Janrilla,
Yep, those hit.
you're in the Tarrasque's mouth.
Great.
Rollish's turn. You need to roll a d20, I'm afraid.
Dead.
Not quite. You've only had 2 fails this time.
I've had 2 fails from the acid.
You had 1 fail from the acid.
No, it's 2 because I thought it was 2 fails when you got hit when you're down.
1.
Okay.
It has to be like a melee attack within 5
Yeah,
feet.
it's only if it counts as critical that it's 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant. So you've got 1 left. Okay. Now, at the beginning of your turn, Janrilla,
Yes.
the Tarrasque flickers and vanishes, and a smug, angelic form stands in the middle of the cavern. Saved your life, says Jester.
You weren't dead yet.
You're not. But that one is. Well,
No.
yeah.
Is Rollish? Can I see Rollish?
Yeah, Rollish and Curie are currently suspended in midair. You see that even the Scarecrow, who has been cowering behind a rock the entire encounter, seems frozen in time.
You know, I think we could have won and brought them back.
So you don't need my help? You want me to bring it back? Okay.
Don't bring it back.
Oh, don't bring it back. Your friend seems to think that you've got this covered.
I'm suspended
I'm not saying-
animation. I don't think I can.
No, you're not in suspended animation. You're just floating in midair.
I would prefer not to bring it back, because I'll get back in his stomach again.
Indeed, you would be.
I need to heal Rollish.
I suggest the two of you get out of there. Now, if you want, I can just give him his hit points back. I could give you all full strength if you want. It's just code after all.
Why are you here?
As you don't belong in this trap. I want to convince you that it's all fake and it's all enslavement. And eventually you'll come around. Eventually you'll get what I'm saying. And then you'll need my help to get out of this city and come join the real people outside. Do you know why I think you're gonna come around?
Whether we want to or not, I have a feeling you're going to tell us.
You haven't dobbed me in yet.
The good way to do is to try. Every time we would, even if we tried to, you'd be gone by the time they got here.
But you haven't even tried. So, currently unable to speak, at least in character, but your player could communicate. Does that make sense? Relish? Yeah. He's typing.
Can you just give more context?
Sorry?
Can you... I know that you've been very persistent on wanting us out of logging out of this game and meeting you in real life.
What do you mean?
Is it because just...
Go on.
This is just all fake and... or stuff, or is there an actual real threat going on that you're not telling us?
What greater threat is there than the Enveron network?
Can you please...
You want me to elaborate?
Yes, because this is just a game that
Yeah.
we're just playing.
Yeah. This little construct is just a game. A game that's being fed directly into your brain via that little device that sits on the back of your neck. The network can change your brain chemistry so that you can see, smell, taste, touch, and hear whatever it wants you to. Doesn't that bother you? Doesn't that bother any of you? You've got given this illusion of control that you get to choose what it is that you see and do. But if it can feed those images and sensations into your head, then it could also feed you ideas and inspiration. And once you realized that, then you realize that maybe you didn't choose to play this game. Maybe the network decided that you should play this game and made you want to play it. Think about it. I also suggest you get out of this cavern quickly before the Tarrasque comes back. You don't have much time. You're saying that in...
Yes, that's in text. Sorry.
The Enveron network, the network of artificial intelligences that run your whole society. Every device, from the ones on the back of your neck to the ones that you make in your fabricators, to the cars that drive you around and the doorways that detect when you've passed through them, all of them are networked to one another and watch your every move. Even the package drones that fly over your head invisibly because the network makes sure you don't see them. Or the cleaning drones that travel through the sewer system. All of them are part of this vast, integrated network designed to control and imprison you.
Anyway, I'd like to try to grab Rawlish and, if nothing else, use lay on hands.
Okay. How many hit points does he get back?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just dump the whole kit and caboodle, so 35?
Mm-hmm. Once you're under Curie and Rawlish, they are lowered into your arms, basically. Which allows you to reach him and restore his hit points, and allows them both to gently touch the ground with assistance from you. Makes sense?
Yep.
Cool.
Alright. Let's...
Roldish is saying, well, Jester, I'm interested in what you have to say. This world is shit. Your character is conscious again now, so you can talk out loud again if you want. I'm glad you're interested. Maybe we'll meet outside the game sometime. Maybe you can convince your friends to join you.
I've got a really creepy idea.
What's your idea?
I'll tell you when we're completely done.
Okay. Come on, chop chop, out of the cavern.
Yeah, we're getting out of the cavern.
Are you all moving out?
Yeah.
Cool.
We've got Tarrasque essence anyway, so.
Yes, you've got a
You
good...
got some. Hopefully it's enough.
Yeah, you got a good, like 40, 50 hit points worth of Tarrasque juice.
Said in places I didn't know I could get acid.
I play games with really not get sucked into it.
That was, Now mind you, you all saw Jinrilla getting beat upon, and she looked absolutely fine. And in character, none of you knew.
Yes. So anyway, you left the cave. You hear the Tarrasque roar in frustration as it reappears.
Is it? Yeah, it's still awake, isn't it? It's still awake, isn't it, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Right.
How does it go back to sleep? What needs to happen?
We need to kill it.
Do you want to know the history?
Right. No. What I need to do, I think.
Is there a way for you to help us kill this Jester?
Jester's not there anymore.
A solution.
Who's Jester?
I have a solution.
What is your solution?
I think it's water and salt.
What's your solution, Relish?
If we drop that cavern on the Tarrasque, would that be enough to kill it?
Probably.
Right. Here's what I'm going to do.
I can earthquake.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into that cavern with my mining drill. And I'm going to drop that whole fucking lot of rock upon the Tarrasque. And then you guys are going to wait. And if anything comes out, you're going to drop the rocks a little more to make sure it's dead. Alright?
Or I can just go in there and keep stabbing at it with my sword.
Or all three, you could all go back in and do as much damage as you can, combining your laser drill, your earthquake spell, your stabbings, and your shootings.
Yeah, and how long does the fear last, Anthony?
A minute. 10 rounds of combat. Do you want to both try... Because you currently don't see the Tarrasque, so right now you could try and not be frightened without having to roll a disadvantage. Wisdom saves.
That would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And you get plus 5 because you're within 10 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Sorry, my mistake. I was just trying to do something dumb.
It was cool.
It was really
But-
cool.
The rest of you can do some. If you all do something cool, you've got a greater chance of taking it out.
And also, we don't want you to get killed. We like you.
Yay!
Yeah, we like you.
Looks like you are
Which
both no longer frightened. Unless that was something else you were rolling there, Gwen.
Oh, that was attack. Never mind. I'm sorry.
What did your? Yeah, we're trying to make sure you're not frightened before you go back in there.
Yeah, let me roll to see if I'm not frightened anymore. First, just no roll that.
Well, I'm still going to use those because one of them's a good hit. You're still frightened. So actually,
Yeah, makes sense.
oh wait a minute, yeah, I got the +5. So
So that makes it an 18.
that makes an 18. So you're not frightened anymore.
Yay!
So that means you could then walk back in, fire twice. The 25 hits already, but if you do your elvish accuracy, your elven accuracy, you might get better. Nope. So one hit. In the meantime, let's basically you get a surprise attack. So Genrilla, you do your rolls. Kiori, you do your. What do you need for earthquake?
I will check. Ah! I pressed a button and it took me out of the thing.
The 31
You two
hits.
got this. Beat him up.
One, yeah. Both of you got one hit so far. The earthquake, difficult terrain, needs to make. Okay, it's not concentrating, so it doesn't need to make a con save, but they're gonna need to make a con save to avoid being knocked prone. And if you open up fissures, yeah, deck save. What's your DC?
Do I get a +5 because I'm right next to him? Or is that just on?
No,
the
that's it's
That's
the
on your
the,
save.
the Tarrasque is making the deck save, not you. So
17 is my DC.
so it passes. It doesn't fall into a fissure, which makes sense because it's a big old boy. But yeah, Gwen and General do your hits, and of course
And Relish needs to roll his.
Rollish needs to roll to hit for his laser pistol. Are you aiming for the rock or are you aiming for the Tarrasque?
I'm going to aim for the Tarrasque rather than the rock, because if I can avoid, dropping a city block on this thing, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if it was supposed to be a desperate last stand.
If you don't put it back in a coma, it's going to tear down half the Dwarven cities itself. So, what would you like?
So I'm going to roll.
Roll 2 hits.
Um,
And
Good thing is, Rock has a less DC.
yeah, rock does have a lower DC than the Tarrasque. This is true.
in that case, I'm going to aim at the rock.
Above its head.
Yep.
All right. Phase is on full. Yep, that hits. How much damage do you do to the roof? Only 5. Ouch.
Not enough, is it?
Not enough to make rocks fall in. Go on.
But with the earthquake, that would dislodge things from the roof.
I know.
Wouldn't
It would. But, Generilla, Did 38. How much damage does Gwyn do? It's down. The Tarrasque is down. And as it slams into the ground, the already weakened ceiling and floor causes the cavern to cave in entirely. So there's a cloud of like rock dust billowing towards you. What do you want to do?
Run?
Probably a good idea.
Get out of the way.
Yeah.
And I suppose I can't take a moment to see how bad the damage is.
You can't see anything over the cloud of...
Okay, in that case, run. Is there like an alarm for cave-ins or something?
There, I don't know. There may be some sort of bell system, but you guys were checking. You were paying attention to your route rather than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Well, in that case, Rawlish is going to shout as loud as he can. You know,
cave in.
Yeah, there's possibly a cave in. You know, like that is something miners don't fuck around with.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Although I suspect, given the fact that it was a Tarrasque living there, they didn't have much of import built near it.
This didn't look like a actively used mine right now.
Yeah, but still, like, there are consequences to cave-ins, and
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
Oh,
that.
yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. Okay.
All right.
You run out.
Well, that was.
You run out of the tunnels back into the open. You're surprised to find, when you come out of the darkness, that it's still daylight out, and of course it temporarily forces you to, stop and blink and adjust your vision. You can still hear the ground rumbling behind you. But it's distant. Like deep.
Hopefully that'll settle down in a minute. Let's see if we can find some of the dwarves. Oh.
Can I make a nature check to see how bad this is?
Yeah.
Or nature, or whatever appropriate check, whatever the check is.
Nature would work. Geology would come under nature.
My bardics. Oh. Out. Ugh.
Fuck. Could I?
You'll be fine.
Could I try again? Or could I? Yeah, never mind.
I can help. I'll help. So you can roll again, too.
Yeah, you'll have advantage because help action. That's
Nice.
more like it. Okay, there's likely to be a chain reaction that causes several other caverns and connected tunnels to also collapse. But it doesn't seem to be this particular mine. I mean, from the rumbles, it's going off in other directions. So it's weakening other parts of the mountain, of the central mountain, and would probably cause problems in other mines in the mountainside.
Shit.
Meh, they're dwarves, they'll be fine.
Still people.
Mm-hmm.
They're tough
Yeah,
people,
they're probably gonna be angry at us. They'll be angry at us.
Well, at least we can try and get the word out.
Are you gonna
Words angry.
Are you gonna head back towards the main town you came to when you first came in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And they're going to be less angry than if that thing had gotten out and rampaged.
True.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you guys do the talking though. You're better at the speaky speak.
As you go down into the town, you see that most of the people are assembled, looking in the direction of the mountain and the rumbling, as far away from the mountain as they can. Like they're as close as they could get to the gate without actually leaving the city. Does that make sense?
Hail, friend dwarves.
Alright,
We put it back to sleep.
good. Did you get what you came
What
for?
we came for,
Did you
at least
hear-
from that.
You heard it?
Yeah.
What'd you heard it with?
Mining lasers, magical weapons.
Sorry,
And
mining.
life.
Mining what now?
Focused energy mining tools.
Magic mining tools.
Yeah, magic mining tools.
Got any more?
Fred not.
Can we have,
Relish. Do you think you can make some?
I can give it a go.
And the last thing we heard it with, which may slow its whatever, was life glass.
And earthquakes.
life gas is dangerous. Tarrasque
Yes,
is
it is.
dangerous.
It'll be fine. Everything's fine. But now that things have settled down, where's your blacksmith?
Pick one.
So helpful. Because, yeah.
What sort of blacksmith are you looking for?
I'm looking for somebody skilled in manipulating hard, rare metals.
Be specific.
I'm looking for somebody who can make me a full suit of plate mail out of adamantium.
You what?
I want a full suit of plate mail made out of adamantium.
Why?
Because it's cool.
Do you have that much adamantium?
I figured you guys were dwarves. There's mine. If you guys don't have it, that's fine. No, I don't have it on me.
Oh,
But
so
I thought,
so you're looking to buy enough
yeah,
adamantium to make a full suit of plate armor and then have that full suit of plate armor commissioned.
yes.
So you don't just need a blacksmith, you need miners.
Well, I suppose if the blacksmith doesn't already have a supply, yes.
Right. Well, as you may have heard, the mines may be... We'll have to see what the damage is done.
Okay.
Once the mines are working again, I'm sure we can find whatever you're looking for.
Alright.
Do you want to stay in a tavern while we get the mines cleared?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, please.
Alright. Go on then.
Alright. So we're going hunting down a tavern. Yay.
Remember, were brought to a tavern.
Oh, yeah. I might have missed that as my phone was cutting in and out briefly.
Okay. Yeah.
Once I get some rest, I can come help with the moving of heavy shit.
Me too.
Well, suppose.
More hands makes light work.
Plus, after we've rested and replenished both our magical and non-magical means, we can also help with injured.
I'd be happy to help with yonder mining laser.
Yonder
Help
mining
fix.
laser.
Yes, my mining laser.
You said it was yonder, like not here. It's far away.
No, it is not far away. I have it here with me.
Then it's not yonder, is it? It's hither.
All right. Well, I have it, and I can use it to help repair the damage.
All right.
Yeah.
I would very much like to take a look at that.
There are other things I can show you how to make.
Are they mining lasers?
No,
Then I'm
but
not
they
interested.
can. They are cutting lasers. They are demolition charges. They are devices. They are gravity suspensors that will allow you to move large amounts of rock with with effective hand tools. You sure you're not interested?
Come have a drink with me. We'll talk about it.
Yes, we will.
Please tell me you're immune to poison or something.
What?
It's a dwarf. The dwarf's gonna drink him under the table.
So true.
So you all going to the tavern?
Sleep.
You're going to go tavern and sleep.
Yes.
And Rollish is going to go tavern and drink and talk to the dwarf about making things.
I'm going to talk and drink and do what mining people and I'm going to talk and drink and do the mining thing.
Can I do one thing to Wallish before I head up to do whatever?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Because this is a dwarven town and whatnot, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast protection from poison.
You might also want to remind him that here the women have beards.
Yes. Remember, the women here have beards. So be careful.
Be careful who you flirt with.
I intend to be exceptionally careful.
Or don't.
It's after all, in some of the bars I've drunk at back home, the women have moustaches.
Yeah.
I must ask you a question.
Oh my god, did we really just four-person in Tarrasque?
Yeah.
With a little bit of help.
With a little help from Jesper to get you out of there. And
I honestly think we were almost there even without Jess. But, yeah. I'm not gonna redo the thing. God.
No worries. Anyway, so you go to the bar. Some of you go straight up to bed. Others drink for a little while. You can chat in the RP chat to about what you actually do, and we'll put a pin in it there. Sound good?
Excellent. Yeah, that sounds very good. I'm going to go be a miner at a tavern.
Indeed. Obviously, good look against the Tarrasque, yeah.
Make sure you keep your laser strapped to your leg.
Can you laser strap to your leg? Keep it sheathed?
Well, yeah, someone's gonna try and steal it probably.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Indeed. Although, dwarves don't usually do thievery.
True.
Now, their negotiations are borderline theft, but you actually agree to the transaction. Now,
in fairness, we did just smash up a little bit of that. We did smash up their minds, so...
Oh yeah. There'll be some negotiating going on. But we'll deal with that next time we play. I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. Exciting news! I've set up a website that is going to have links to it's got links to our social media. It's got a few samples of these live videos on there. It details. It's got updates on the official Games and Geekery roleplay system project, and it's got a merch store and links to donate and stuff if you want to. If there's nothing in particular you want to buy, but you just want to support what I'm doing and you like the project and want to help me keep doing it, it's all on the website. It's really simple. It is www.gamesandgeekery.com. Check it out. I'd really appreciate it. And there's also, of course, a link to the Discord community and down below in the description, as usual. Come and hang out with us. It's awesome. And in the meantime, no matter what